Sometimes even when parenting orders are put in place, they are breached by one of the naughty parents. This can leave the other parent feeling frustrated, upset, and at a loss at what to do. So tell me, Diane, what does it mean to breach the parenting orders?
Look, breaching a parenting order means that one of the parties to the order, which means that they are actually bound by it, intentionally fails to comply with it or makes no reasonable attempt to comply with the order. For example, a parent who is meant to deliver the children at 5 p.m. one day and just chooses of their own accord to deliver them 10 a.m. the next day for no adequate reason. They have intentionally, depending upon what occurred, of course, in those circumstances, if there was nothing in their way, if there was no reason for them to do that, they've perhaps intentionally not complied with an order of the court.
So what should people do if there is a breach to the order?
Look, making what we call a contravention application, because they've contravened the order, to the court are difficult applications to make, and you should really get legal advice if you believe your ex-partner has breached a parenting order. Again, most parties are also required to go to family dispute resolution or mediation before making an application to contravene the other parent. Again, there are exceptions to that requirement, and you should really get some advice if you are thinking about a contravention application and wish to file one. They're very technical applications to make, and that's because of the penalties that may be imposed.
So I'm guessing from what you're saying, they're not easy applications to make.
Look, I have to say contravention applications are difficult applications to make. Therefore, it's imperative that the person seeking to make such an application obtain some advice in relation to that application. And the reason that they are technical and to some extent a little bit more complex, I probably should use complex as opposed to difficult, they're a bit more complex applications, is because of the consequences if you're found to have breached an order. So if a person is found to have breached that order, there are consequences for that. So you should also obtain advice, as there is a way to essentially also defend a contravention application. So whether you're applying for one or you are the subject to one, there are essentially ways that I could say that you defend a contravention application, and you should see a lawyer in relation to that as well.
So what are the consequences then for breaching the orders? Because it can be small, it can be big, I'm assuming.
Absolutely. There are a number of consequences, but it depends on the contravention. So for example, if it's a very serious contravention, then the penalty can be imprisonment. If it is a less serious contravention or a minor contravention, then the penalty may be a fine, making up for lost time if they fail to deliver the children in accordance with the orders. So it's not going to be as serious.
So even after parenting orders are put in place, sometimes they are breached. If this happens, don't hesitate to get some help and advice. For more information on breaches, get in touch with the team at Ruhl Family Law Centre today so they can give you a hand.